5, 4, 3, 2.
How's it going, JOBINS? Episode 166. I got a good friend here of mine, Shawn Fairchild. You might know him as Art of Recovery.
How's it going, brother?
I'm fucking stressing out, but do you want to know what
Why?
I'm going through?
What's going on?
Oh, god damn it, JOBINS. Schmitty fucked up. We have this thing in the group, JOBINS, where we make eyebrow bets, and I don't usually go for them. Why? Because I value my eyebrows.
I
Well,
saw that. I did see that challenge
I fucked
of
up.
Sono.
So me and the boys, we were watching. Do you know who LA Beast is?
No.
You should watch him. He's funny as fuck. YouTuber. LA Beast does a bunch of food challenges. He's a food competition eater, and he eats like old ass candy from like 30 years ago. Me and the boys were watching him the other night, and then he talks about how he did 60 king size Reese's cups, and he ate 60 of them. And we're watching the video. We're like, and he's having a hard time. And this is a competitive eater, and we're getting sick. You get sick just watching it. How many Reese's you think you could eat?
Fuck, maybe 20.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's.
It would just be chalky after a while.
Yeah.
You know? So he ate 50 Reese's cups.
Regular Reese's cups.
In 30 minutes.
He had an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, an hour and 20.
And I fucked up there. JOBINS, when you make a bet, know your A to Z on that bet. Treat it like a deal, and you got to read the clause.
So which brow are you thinking is going to go?
It's going to be the right one.
It's going to be the right
It's going to be the right one.
You are going to look like a freak.
I fucked up. Dude, I fucked up. It should have been, this is where I fucked up, JOBINS. It should have been king size because they're thicker. Should have been the king size cups, and he should only have had an hour, not an hour and 20.
Yeah.
I definitely fucked up, but I have to accept it.
You might as well just shave both of them.
We'll see how it looks.
Because one, you're going to look like a freak.
I am. I got these orange glasses I'm going to wear all the time.
Fuck.
JOBINS, I feel so stupid. Last night I couldn't sleep. I was just asking myself, why? Why did I do this to myself? Why did I make this bet? I was dumb.
I don't know, brother.
Only for $100. Look at yourself in the mirror right now, Schmidt, and question your thoughts of where you were at for a bet. Make sure you're where you're at for a bet.
So when's that going to happen?
Probably tonight.
Okay.
So, JOBINS, this is the last pod for a while that you'll see my face.
Yep.
And with both eyebrows, because it takes 3 to 4 months to grow back. I'm super scared and nervous. Went through a lot of anxiety last night, but I have to stick it. I'm a man. You got to be a man of your word, right? And here's the way I look at it, too. Last night, me and the boys all giggled, and even I was laughing. It was pain laugh, scared laughter. But all the boys, we were all laughing hard. And so I thought to myself this morning, I was like, man, we all haven't laughed like that in a long time. And this is a moment of battle where all our soldiers are going to war. So I'm going to look at it like this. If for a moment when all of this craziness is going on, I can bring some laughter and take the minds off some shit, fuck it.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. You're going to have to go to Vegas.
The boys gave me the opportunity. They said, you can wait until thank you. They said, you can wait until after Vegas. Do you think I should wait, or you just get it over with? I got 1 vote, keep it till Vegas. I got 3 votes, get it over with.
Fuck.
What would you do?
I mean, I would wait till I'm done traveling. I got to stay home.
Uh-huh.
But I also want to see you do it, so I'm going to say just...
Get it over with. And then here's the thing also is I always go to, like, this is, even though Shawn's going to war, it is also a content moment where I just make content.
Yeah.
So would it be funny
video.
if I meet some cool people and I got 1 eyebrow? Like, that's kind of worth it, right? That's funny.
You'll look like a character.
Right?
That's for sure.
And it'll grow back. I'm just scared. I'm bald.
So what does your girl think of that?
She is so supportive about it. She was so sweet. She actually made me feel a lot better. But then she fell asleep and my anxieties went through the fucking roof. But she was like, oh, it's just an eyebrow. It'll grow back. You'll be fine.
So let's say she sees you and says,
I already asked her.
Can't do it.
I already asked her.
Can't do it. Not for me.
I go, you're not going to leave me. I'm going to be ugly. She said, I'm going to be bald and ugly. No, she was actually really supportive. Made me actually feel pretty good.
Okay. That's good.
But I think I was done dirty, Art. And this is why I think I was done a little dirty.
Why?
It wasn't supposed to be done till Friday, and I was at work for it. I wasn't there. if you had an eyebrow bet on the line, don't you think you should be involved where the bet is going on? I don't know what these editors are going to do with this video. Yeah, he said he'd give me the raw content. I don't know what happened in there. I wasn't there.
Look,
if your eyebrow was on the line, would you want to be there?
If they recorded the whole thing, I would trust them.
I believe
Of course, I would want to be there for sure.
That's all I was asking.
For sure.
Does Schmitty believe that he did it? Yes.
But yeah, you got to take your boy's word for it.
I do. But I'm just saying, you would want to be there.
Yeah.
Shawn O'Malley, Tim Welch, if you had your eyebrows on the line, you'd want to be there. So that's where it hurts.
Yeah, so I'll be there when they do it tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm still kind of debating. I talked to Shawn. He thinks I should get it over it, done with. Let me know in the comments, Jobin. Let me know. Real quick, Warren Buffett's pulling out $800 million. Now, you're a businessman.
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
I think he's preparing for maybe a crash.
I think so, too. You know? That's what Brendan thinks. That's what we all think.
800 milli. It's like, why?
80 bucks to him?
Nah.
124 billion. 124 billion.
Yeah.
800 million?
Yeah, it's pocket change.
80 bucks. He pulled out 80 bucks. He said, I'm going
to. Yeah, no, I think he's preparing for something.
I think so, too.
I think he knows something that we don't.
No, I think we know. We know. Not the general public.
Yeah. No, not the intricate details of when.
How.
Yeah.
How it'll affect, where it'll go. JOBINS. Bitcoin? Is that where we invest? Bitcoin and Lego? And
I think Bitcoin for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum.
What's Solana?
Just a different coin.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Coins make me nervous, man. Coins make me so nervous. But it's like, if that's going to be the future. I saw this guy talking about how Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to incorporate crypto.
I saw that too.
So that's it. So, and I was telling the boys, I'm like, so remember all the games when we'd play, and if you were a hardcore player of that video game, you'd unlock all the cool shit compared to just the guy who's real quick running through the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now those things that you earn in the game are going to actually be assets.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah. Trading assets.
It's just the future, brother.
So when we were in the last Grand Theft Auto Online going to the fucking casino and shit, that was just preparation.
I mean, yeah, the only crazy thing about that is like, is it going to be so good that people just kind of throw away their real life and just focus and grind on that?
It'll be so good and also forced. Not forced, but the other way will be so difficult. You know what I mean?
Like real life?
Yeah, like if you don't do the way that however this change of the currency and however currency that I think is getting the change coming. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I truly believe that you run your own business, mm-hmm. right? And you kind of can do shit. Tim runs his own business. He can kind of do shit. And then people can sell merch. People can just be at home. In this part of human existence, now more than ever, people can be at home, being their own boss, making money. And in so many different ways, right? And I truly think that there's just so many loopholes these days and the way we print money, Uncle Sam, no matter what we do, Uncle Sam always wants a piece, mm-hmm. no matter what the fuck we do, brother.
Yeah, having your own business, you definitely have more like tax write-off advantages. But, I mean, not that many people have their own business. How many people do you know? our circle is like most of us do, so that's why it seems normal.
Mm-hmm. What about girls, bro? Girls running their own link trees that have. I know if a girl's not having a link tree that's OnlyFans and all that kind of shit, it's a link tree for their art or their music and whatever they do and whatever in reels and art. Like, you know what I mean?
Is that their main job?
No, it's so that's the thing. When I would tell my mom and dad moving out here, I'm like, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna have different panhandles. Mm-hmm. I think that's where it's at. You know what I mean? So many people have different ways of having so many different incomes.
Yeah.
It's not just one direct income anymore because I work a 9 to 5. I work a 9 to 5 in my own way, mm-hmm. but I also am incorporating that 9 to 5 with other ways of making money at the same time.
Yeah. Do you think the AI robots will get to a point where they take all the regular jobs and then people are just like forced to focus on whatever they want to do?
Yeah. I think
which will be dope.
Yeah, because that's what I was telling. Like, okay, we just got to think of it like this: the industrial revolution, everyone was freaking out, right? But then jobs happened. Same thing. And now I'm real interested because okay, Warren does this. Boom. Brendan's prediction, Jobins. We'll talk about it on the Brendan Schmidt Show more. Brendan's prediction is that this is going to crash so bad, Trump's going to be the hero, and he's going to fucking change the game, look like a hero. He thinks he'll be president forever. We'll dip down into that. Who knows? You never know.
Yeah. I hope so. I hope that's the route it goes, you know?
You're telling me in the past couple months, Elon Musk has moved to Texas. Donald Trump has almost been assassinated. Warren Buffett's pulling out $800 million from Bank of America.
It's movie shit. It's straight from a movie. You know? We're living in a movie.
The Warren Buffett, if that's not Psycho pulling off the curtains, like I told Brendan, I go, is he our Paul Revere? Is Warren Buffett our modern Paul Revere? Running through the city, the British are coming, the British coming? Is this motherfucker going, change is coming, change is coming?
Well, I mean, the only thing about that is people have been saying, oh, the world's going to end. Change is coming for years,
right?
Bro. And everyone's super worried. Like these people just prepare for the end of the world. Maybe they buy a bunch of food. And it's like, are they just fear-mongering? Like,
it's what it made me happen.
Not much has changed other than, yeah, everything's gotten more pricey.
Which is huge.
Which is huge, yeah. It's terrible.
Drugs have gone up. Deaths.
I think drugs have stayed the same.
The fentanyl.
Oh.
Like the deaths from fentanyl.
Would you ever try fentanyl?
No. Brother.
Not even a clean fentanyl patch. You know you're in a safe environment and it's clean fentanyl.
Oh my God.
And you're in like safety of like a hospital or your own room, right? You wouldn't hit some?
So I guess,
bro.
Like, hold on. I guess like any other drug, when society gets to that limit, like we are getting with mushrooms, we're back in the day, people didn't fuck with mushrooms. If I'm in a point of death where I'm dying from cancer and I can go, hit me with the fentanyl, doc. Yeah.
Why not just regular? Because, listen.
You can just get a whiff of that shit and die.
No, but it's a controlled patch.
I wonder how it, like, I think your life will never be the same. I think the addiction, like you, dude, just
because it's so good that people throw away everything. And I want to feel that.
No. Art. Jobins, this guy, I swear to God, Jobins, if Jack Black was younger or thinner and just wasn't chunky, he could play you in a younger movie because this guy is a movie. Runs his own business, just how he is as a person, the business he runs. And the ladies, and you're just a lady. He's Leonardo DiCaprio. I'll just say that. You're Leonardo DiCaprio without making movies because you could have been. It's almost like, my God. Hey, you could have been an actor. You still could be an actor. You're still young looking. You know what I mean? There could be a movie made about you and about your life.
I'd do some acting.
It would be so fire. If me and Brendan, like, dude, sometimes I'm upset, bro. We have characters at our hands, and then we have the camera. You know what I mean? This is a character. You know what I mean? And we don't even have to write the script. He just talks, and it's it because it's super cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I feel like I could. Sometimes I wish I had a camera just following me around doing the shit.
So do I.
It's just.
So do I, my friend. Jobins, let's dive into you, buddy. No more of that end of the world shit. I have known you for almost 6-7 years now. So,
when I used to game with the boys, did we ever game?
Yeah.
A couple times.
Ow.
Or every day.
Are you serious right now? Oh my God, my boy has been going through some shit these past couple of years.
My memory is
fogged.
Well,
we can dive into why your memory's fucked later if you want, but for right now, let's stay.
I do remember gaming with you.
Okay. Yeah, because you broke my heart right there. Jobins, we would game not all the time because at first we gamed before you moved out here. Then you moved out here.
No.
No?
Never. Mm-mm.
But I remember
I didn't start gaming until I got out here. After I was living out here for about a year.
I guess that's just what we were talking about. Because I could have sworn we were talking about you moving out. Maybe I was just gaming with Tim and Shawn and they were talking about you moving out. Were you in the Twitch chat at all before you moved out?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Holy fuck, now I'm farting.
So
here.
I went from gaming when I was young to like 8 years of zero gaming at all.
What were you doing?
I was just, I don't know.
Because you're a California kid. You're a beach bum.
Yeah, I grew up on the beach.
Yeah.
But I just got out of the phase. I was just like, got over it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what year did you move out here?
Let's see, about 5 years ago.
So 2019.
2019, it must have been. Yeah.
Wow.
April of 2019.
Okay, yeah. So I bet that was just me, Tim, and Shawn all talking about you.
I remember gaming mainly when like a year after I moved out here, mainly during COVID.
Yeah, because I remember
when I started gaming.
I remember you'd go over to Tim's and he'd be streaming and you'd be in the background.
That's when I lived with Tim.
That's when you lived with Tim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a really long time, which is crazy. Because, yeah, me and you, we'd have a hoot and holler. It was fun gaming back in the day.
Yeah, that was probably 3.5 years ago that I lived with him.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. What part of California are you from?
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara.
Beautiful town.
Is that kind of where everyone knows your name type deal?
No, it's pretty big city.
Is it the 90210 vibes?
No, it's like, it's crazy. It's half beach town, right? And then half just like cholo gangster Mexicans.
Okay.
It's split right down the middle.
Well, dude, I went down this whole American history rabbit about how that whole chunk used to be Mexico.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was it North Co or South Co?
South.
You were South Co.
SoCal.
The only place I've been to California is Lake Tahoe. Have you ever been there?
I have, brother. I have.
You really? What part? North or South?
Lake Tahoe?
Yeah.
Just, I don't even know. Just the main part.
Just the main part, yeah. Well, we always stay at like the southern end. It's pretty special.
From where I'm from, that's about 6-hour drive.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're going inland.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm all along the coast.
Dude, it's so fucking beautiful out there.
It is beautiful, but expensive.
Yeah.
Super expensive.
So what made you want to move out here to Arizona?
So about 5 years ago, I did this little certification where it was breath work. It was actually sauna, cold tub, like hot, cold therapy. It was a bunch of different exercises. It was called XPT. And while I was there, I met this dude who's a nutritionist. He actually works with Tenquino now, a couple other UFC fighters. Wow. Dr. Capo. But I was talking to him, and I was like, kind of telling him, like, hey, I want to do this. I want to work with fighters. I want to work just with people like that. Mm-hmm. And at the time, he told me about Brandon Harris. Mm-hmm. So then I reached out to Brandon on Instagram, and I was like, I just liked his gym. I liked his vibe.
Do you know Tim and Shawn at this time?
I had seen them in fighting, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you guys didn't know each other yet?
No, never
this is
spoke
crazy.
to them at all.
Yeah, wow.
And then, so I DM Brandon. I'm like, hey, love what you're doing. I would love to come check out the gym, maybe come work for you. And
shout out Brandon
I think
Harris.
we set up like a phone call or FaceTime. I can't remember. We were just chopping it up, kind of picking each other's brains. And then, I just felt a calling, like a pull to come to AZ. And that's when I came. And the first stop that I made was at his gym. And I think his
current one that he still has, right? Like, is that the same location?
Yep.
Wow.
Same spot.
Wow.
And I can't remember if the first day I went, if it was, I think Courtney Casey was being trained by him. And then I met her. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was the start of it. But bro, like before I came out here, I was dating this girl for 2 years. I just was like I felt like I was growing too much as a person because I was into all the eating healthy. I was starting to train jiu-jitsu because my older brother got me into it. I just felt like I was outgrowing them. I just felt a calling to go to AZ. And then everything just worked out fucking perfectly.
How weird is that?
I just had a good feeling about it.
So what made you think, so you at the time were you like, man, I want to run my own business? Or when?
No. I just wanted to train athletes and do more recovery and have like privates of like giving people mobility workouts and like breath work and shit like that. I was obsessed with that.
Wow. So when you first moved out here, where were you staying?
I had an apartment.
You had an apartment for a little bit? Where at?
It was kind of by the Arrowhead Mall.
Wow.
Yeah. And back then, bro, about 5 years ago, beautiful brand new apartments, like $800. And now if you want to go there, it's literally double. It's crazy. But back then it was so cheap here.
So what was the first job when you got out here?
The first job, I actually worked at EOS.
Okay.
So I would work at EOS as a trainer. The first day I went in, I met the manager there, this chick, and she just loved me. Offered me a job right away. So then I was working there. I was going to Brandon's, kind of like doing just like interning a little bit, learning from him. And then I think it was about a month or so after I moved down, then I started training at Tim's gym back when it was in the garage.
Damn. So how did you hear of Tim? Through Brandon or from UFC and Shawn?
Mainly through Brandon, because I was like asking him, hey, where should I train? I want to, because prior to moving, my older brother had started training jiu-jitsu. That's right. So we would start. He actually took me to a first class.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 2 brothers, one older, one younger.
That's what's up. So you're the middle child.
I'm the middle. But yeah, so started training out there, and then found out about Tim through Brandon. I had seen them like Shawn's fights and things like that, but
so when you showed Tim,
bro, it was so early on for them. That
Johnny's there, Tim's there.
It was Johnny, it was JX, it was Kelly, it was JJ, like still some of the people are there. It's pretty cool.
But the OGs.
The OGs, there was about 15 of us in this tiny ass like 600 square foot mechanic garage. From the outside you'd be like, what the fuck is this place? Like, just looked like a shithole. But it was so sweet. It'd be midsummer, we'd be just in the gi training 115, just grinding.
That's so fire.
And that's when I fell in love with jiu-jitsu. Literally, I started training morning and night every single day, 2 days every day. Became obsessed.
Really? While maintaining working?
I mean, I even started slacking on the work, and I was like, I just want to fucking train.
So money, you were doing okay with money? You weren't struggling too hard?
I had a good amount of money saved up to where I was like, all right, I could do this.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah, it was good. That's then just got super close with everybody, and we were just so alike, and it just worked out perfectly. Yeah.
When did that's pretty, it's crazy how like small world type shit that is. Because I've never really known how you met everybody. Yeah. I thought you were just buddies. Met through gaming. In my head, bro, I had it that we all met through Twitch, and you had moved down way before me and started your business, and that you lived with Tim. That's what I thought.
Through Twitch? No.
Yeah.
Never.
I don't know where I was.
That's crazy.
We were meeting so many people in Twitch back in the day, and we did it for years. So there was a big community. Still is a big community there. So I just kind of get tangled. So how fucking cool. But somebody
had the name Art? Or
I thought you were on there as like Shawn Fairchild. I could have sworn, and I thought that's because then when we started gaming together, and I thought I had our like when we started gaming, I thought we were like
when I was living with Tim, I would have my gaming set up, and then I would have like my laptop where I was in the stream. So while we were gaming, I was in there.
Okay,
but that was really the only time.
That's crazy. Yeah, very, very cool how small the world is, man. So you're here grinding, you're doing that because JOBINS, Art has really built a pretty damn unique business, and it's been very cool to watch you grow it, and I love it. Everybody loves it. You really are kind of in a way, because the generations before us and everybody, we just think medicine, pills, antibiotics, doctors, when really it's what we eat and how we treat our bodies at the end of the fucking day, and you, business-wise, you put I know you found the plaza first that we're at.
So I found out about it because Tim and Shawn had their podcast studio. You know where that Mercer's restaurant is? So on the very other end of the plaza, there's this restaurant. and they had a podcast studio in one of the units behind there.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that one.
So they had there. So
yeah.
Originally, the gym was across the street from where it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a spot close to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to Tim. I was like, fuck, like.
Is this your first location?
Yeah.
This is your first and only location so far. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. So then Tim gave me the landlord's phone number. I called him, toured a couple spots. Back when I toured that spot, the plaza was empty. Die Hard was in there, and that AA group was in there, but that's it. All the other units were pretty much empty.
Wow.
It was just COVID just happened.
Wow.
So it was just like a ghost town in
what
there.
A tough time to even get something started during COVID.
It did give me some negotiation for like pricing, you know. So
that's fire.
But when I got in that unit that I'm in, it was a salon previously. They just left it looked like shit in there.
I know, Jamie, pull up the photos for me so we can see what
I do have the photos.
I know, dude. It'd be sick. You should send them to me and I could put them in actually.
Yeah, I will.
Send me a before and after.
I have videos. I have everything from the beginning.
Yeah. Because you have done an outstanding job from a before and after. And you keep leveling it up.
Night and day.
Yeah. There's a couple ideas I got for your shop that I think you should listen to me. He doesn't want to do one of them, and I think I almost got him for one. I think you need the grass wall because you get a lot of girls in there, and girls love to take Instagram photos with grass walls in your art of recovery location.
Yep.
And it kind of just, that wall just screams, I need something.
It'll get there. Usually once a month, I like to do a good upgrade.
Yeah.
You know?
And here's the one he doesn't want that I really think you should have, but he doesn't want at all. In your red light room, I want a mirror.
See, I asked a couple people, and they were like, I don't know if I would want that.
I know why. Why do you think they don't?
I don't know.
Is it like a more of like without it, it's more like a meditating thing?
I don't know, because I do it naked, and I would like to just look at myself.
Naked in the mirror.
Just flexing.
I know. That's why I think I'll get you a little one from Walmart. We'll test it out. You like it?
Yeah.
We'll get you a bigger one.
Yeah, we could test it.
Yeah. But JOBINS, this place is incredible. I think you're onto something because I feel like you could change the game a little.
I think so as well. I think it's back when I started was a little bit before the trend of cold plunges and all that becoming popular.
For real.
Now it's super popularized.
I think Tim and Shawn have played a huge part of that, which is also you because that's you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think you're very much a part of that.
And it's pretty dope to see because I have a lot of people who come in, they're just sick of taking all these pills and feeling like shit all the time. Literally, with all the studies that come out, doing a cold plunge is literally like natural cocaine.
You do feel so good.
The amount of dopamine that you get.
Yeah.
So if you can feel that good by doing something that's benefiting your body, it's like, bro, no brainer.
For real.
So,
and there is always JOBINS every single time, no matter how long you do it. I ask these guys, you always go through that battle of just getting in. So for me, it's accepting that battle, right? And once you're in there, you're in. Hard part over. Now, you are such a guider, bro. I think there's something in tapes. I think there's something in something when people go on hikes to where they can listen to you with how you talk with breath work. Because Brandon's really good at that, right? And you're really good at that. And when people are going through the shock of the cold water and they have, like, it's like Shawn listening to Tim when he fights.
Yeah.
It's levels different.
I've just had so many people do it and I've seen so many different reactions. So based on whatever reaction somebody has, I have the perfect answer for them. But I will say
a book. There's a book. There's audio tapes. There's a whole bunch of shit there for you, bud.
I will say I'm a bit disappointed in you the last couple days.
Call me out. I know.
So
I just signed back up, JOBINS.
Yeah, you just re-signed up, right? Saying, hey, I want to get in this cold plunge. It makes me feel so good. And then when you've been going in lately, you just do the sauna and you skip out on the cold plunge.
And the red light. I ran out of time.
So why is that?
I ran out of time that last time. Phone call came. Let's go get Warlike. I made the phone call.
Well, you know, a cold plunge literally takes 3 minutes.
I know.
So saying you don't have time, you're just capping.
Guess what?
You know?
I applaud you because I need that.
Yeah.
I fucking needed that.
Yeah.
And I told you, Thursday, tomorrow, today's pod day, tomorrow,
Back to it.
Should I make another eyebrow bet?
Let's do. So if you don't do a cold plunge this time, your other eyebrow goes.
My other eyebrow. Yeah,
that'd be fire.
No, yeah. I'm gonna get back in there, Captain. Yeah. Boss, I'm gonna get back in there.
We'll get you back in.
I want to be back in there.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you do really feel super good.
Night and day difference.
And it feels good for your muscles. Especially, I'm an idiot for not doing it. So I really am. Because in this Arizona heat,
it's crucial.
It just for hours. I remember the first time I did it out in Shawn's, I stayed in for 6 minutes. I was cold the whole rest of the day.
That's impressive for your first time.
It's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, that's
long time ago.
Impressive.
Yeah, that'd be fun to go back. And also, so let's run us through a cycle, our recovery. Mm-hmm. When you go in, what's the first thing you want to do?
So usually the routine I like having people do is we'll start on the Normatec, about 20 minutes. Have you ever done those?
No. What is the Normatec?
So it's basically those little, you could pull up the leg ones, but it basically massages your leg. It like pulses up and down. Super good for soreness, kind of fleshes the legs out. So you start there, right? Then you move to the sauna, get a good sweat, maybe 20, 30 minutes. You like to do like fucking 2 hours.
45 minutes to an hour.
And then
I love it.
After that, you'll do a little rinse in the shower, get in the cold tub. About 6 months ago, I got the hot tub. So now you'll go from the cold to the hot and then back into the cold, right? However many cycles you want to do. And then
end on cold.
End on cold always.
Some people like to end on hot. I'm like, dude, I think you should end on cold.
Yeah. From what I've read, ending on cold is better.
Okay.
And then after that, you stand in front of the red light. And that just heats you back up, charges you back up. You literally feel like a superhuman.
It really does.
So, it's about an hour, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's crazy. How many clients do you have? Do you know your number?
Probably about 70 members, and then
that is so
just
sick.
Drop-ins.
And then yeah.
And I recently raised my prices, so it's
business is doing good.
It's
and you added the hot tub. You're leveling up.
Well, this is the thing. I had so many people come in. They would see my pricing sheet. They'd be like, that's it? That's super cheap. Like, to the point where I'm like, fuck, this is too cheap if that many people are saying this.
Yeah.
So I decided to raise it. But everyone who's locked in will be the same.
Well, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it.
So it's good.
Man, that's so fucking
cool.
And
I've met so many cool people. I was looking at my email list from the last 2.5 years. Literally over 1,000 people, I have their emails. So over 1,000 people have been in over the last 2.5 years.
That's
crazy,
sick.
bro.
That's so sick. Well, dude, you have it in such a good spot. Not only is there Die Hard, where there's all those guys training and working hard, but then Tim's gym.
Oh, I mean, right away, that was just like perfect location.
Yeah.
Perfect location. And so that was kind of built in people, and then, through social media, Instagram, Google reviews, word of mouth, it just started spreading like wildfire. One thing that I did when I first opened up was everyone who got in that cold tub, I would take a picture of them and I would tag their Instagram. And then they would repost it. People would see it. Then those people would come in. I would take a picture, tag them. They would repost. It was like a cycle.
Yeah.
So
technology is huge when it comes to self-business. Yeah.
Huge, bro.
Yeah.
Huge.
I have my buddy, shout out Brandon Cook back at home. He's a massage therapist, and now he owns his own business. And he gets a little anxiety from technology and apps and social media, but he's trying to get better at it. And I'm telling him, like, dude, watch, bro. You start doing some just Instagram or something for just your account, you'll see a big increase.
That's probably the biggest. And it's free.
Right?
Sometimes I'll do paid IG ads, but for the most part, it's free. You can't beat that.
It's fucking sick. Our Plaza JOBINS, you walk in right to the right, you got the recharge center with organic meals. Then you get Arts is right there. Big glass windows. You can see right in. He's got it glowing. It just looks cool. You got red lights everywhere. It's just a vibe. You got this big painting on the wall. Shout out Marcello. He's going to do some more shit, right?
He's going to do some more shit in a couple of weeks. So
that's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got Tim's gym. Then you get the coffee shop. Then you got Die Hard. Then now the Plaza over, we now have Shawn's merch shop / Danny's hair salon. And
Marcello's
tattoo shop. Holy shit.
Bro.
We got to talk to Mark.
We got to talk to
Mark. We got to talk to Mark.
There's some upgrades that plaza needs.
Yes.
And it starts with getting rid of that shit carpet in the middle.
And shit air conditioning.
Yeah.
And shit doors.
Couple things that need to be upgraded because they're getting a lot of money from us now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they should be honored to have us in there.
And what's crazy is that place used to be a mall that was popping back in the day. It's cool to hear people talk about it. They're like, yeah, I grew up and we'd go here. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it seems like it just died out for a while. Because, like I said, when I first got in there, literally empty. When I was working, when I was doing the flooring, it was like a ghost town.
That's crazy.
And to see it now, it's just, it couldn't have worked out better. It literally couldn't have.
When it came to, okay, I'm going to start a business, what were your first steps?
First steps was going to the bank, opening an LLC, opening up a business bank account, ordering all the equipment, and finding the location. Once I found the location, that kind of made it super real, right? So then I would just, every day, I would write down certain things that I had to do that day. And no matter what, I would get those done. They'd just be small things. It'd be like, all right, today, open up an LLC, go to the bank, get a business credit card. Do that. Next day, order this equipment, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Just small little things that added up. And then when it started showing up, like the plunges started showing up, I was like, fuck, this is...
So you had money aside. You were able to have the money aside already? And
I had the capital. No investors.
Nothing, all yourself.
100% me. Yeah.
That's...
And I risked literally everything for this. Literally to the point where I bought a shitty Prius for like $1,500. Had like 300K miles, right? Damn. But that car lasted me for 3 years, so I didn't have a car payment.
Wow.
I got rid of my apartment so I could stay in the Art of Recovery, so all my bills were low.
That's right. You were living in the back of it.
In the back. Wow. And I literally risked everything for that. And most people, I feel like, aren't willing to do that. Like, let's say I had a kid, or let's say I had a wife or whatever, I wouldn't have been able to do that. But if I wouldn't have done that, it wouldn't have been a thing.
Well, it just seems like you've always, I guess, have been self-invested in yourself, because it sounds like you were already young, eating good, living good, trying to have mental health good.
I just kept all those same habits,
right? You know? And to think and to have that mindset, not everybody has that mindset of, hey, where I'm living right now, I'm the bigger fish and I don't like this. I want to leave this to be in a bigger pond. Not everyone has that fucking mindset. I sure as hell didn't. Not until an opportunity was blessed and given to me. Did me and Brendan always be like, man, we're the fucking dreamers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But how many people are believers? Because you can dream, like Tim preaches all the time. It's like you can dream and have all these ideas all you want, but how much do you believe and actually go for it? So to have that mindset when you did, dude, that's huge.
Yeah. I don't think it's for everybody at all.
Is it super stressful?
It's just like, okay, let's say I woke up today, right? You're tired. You don't feel like doing it. But no matter what, I have certain things that I have to fucking do. Nobody else is going to do them for me. Whereas if I just had a regular job, right, maybe I can kind of coast a little bit. But for me, the amount of effort I put in is a direct correlation of how much success I'll have. Like there's no cheating it at all.
Yeah.
So you'll have days where you just don't feel motivated at fucking all. But you still have to get certain things done. Most people are like, they would just put it off too long.
I think you have something special, and bro, I think you're just like that year plan type shit. You know what I mean? How many years now have you been doing this?
I've been open about 2 years and 7 months.
Now look at that. Look at your analytics of just the almost just, we'll call it 3 years.
Yeah.
And compare it to some other people who start businesses. Like you like you said, with those emails and the amount of people, like it's
yeah.
So like you literally, bro, I can 100% see you in a few years having another. I know you want to open up another location.
Yeah, that's for sure
going to happen, right? But not only that, but have either a bigger location with more equipment and having a staff.
Yeah.
One day you will have a staff.
100%.
And it'll make your life so much easier.
From all the business owners I've talked to, building a team is the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
People that you trust, people that nobody's going to care about it as much as you do. And that's just a fact that you have to accept.
Yep.
But you can find people pretty fucking close.
Yep.
But it's, for me, it's like I spent so much time in this place, leveling it up, caring about it so much. I look at it as like my baby.
Yeah.
So 100%. Like letting it go and delegating at first was tough, super tough. My mind would just ruminate. Is this getting done? Like what's happening here? Even when I would go on trips, whatever. But yeah, even when I went on this last trip, like I feel like I have people in place now, and I'm getting closer and closer to building a team to where it's like I can be away and not have the stress of it.
Yeah.
Which I'm fucking not used to at all. Because for years, my first year that I opened up, it was 7 days a week, right? I was in that plaza all day, all night. Literally all day, all night. Just nonstop. So for me to spend that much time, and then when I moved out of there, got my own spot again, it was weird to be away. At first, I didn't like it. But I think it's
when you invest
crucial.
into so much, like
yeah,
I've always had my podcast available where I live.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd feel with my podcast studio somewhere where I'm not.
I think it's healthier.
You think it's healthier?
Yeah.
Think so?
But I mean, this setup's sweet.
Right?
For me.
I appreciate that.
For me, the way I was living for a year straight, it was essential. But was it healthy? No.
Got to separate business from home.
You have to separate.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, my mind's just like, dude, how did you pick? Because I know you got your sauna. That's expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Your cold plunge.
It's all pricey as fuck.
Right? In a good quality cold plunge that's going to cycle the water. You want good cycle with the water, right? You don't want still cold water.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it's got to keep it at a low-ass temperature, which you keep it at like what, 41, 43?
Yeah, and that's with a lot of people using it a day.
Yeah, that warm it up. So what made you pick these certain ones? And was there anything else that you wish you have that you don't have yet?
So what made me pick them is just they were the highest quality I could find. I wanted the highest quality shit I could find with the best warranties. So let's say something did happen, which for some of the cold plunges, for one of the cold plunge I had a lot of issues with.
Right.
Luckily, I had it under warranty, so it wasn't a big issue. But yeah, everything I bought, highest quality. Things I wish I had, float tank, PEMF.
What's a float tank?
A float tank is basically a tank where you lay in. It's filled up with a bunch of Epsom salt. It's heated up to your body temperature. So you go in this tank, you close the door, you're basically floating, right? There's no lights, pitch black. You can't hear anything. So all your senses are gone. So you're just laying in this tank, only with your thoughts.
Almost like mushrooms.
Almost like mushrooms.
You know what I can't do if I'm on mushrooms? Close my eyes.
That's the best part.
It freaks me out. Or sit down. I'm not a big fan of sitting down while I'm on mushrooms. So to be floating and in your mind, but not on mushrooms, and just having kind of like that euphoric feeling, that would be nice.
Just hallucinating, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fire. But yeah, that's probably the deepest meditation you can do, is being in a tank like that.
Without a drug.
Yeah, I mean, you could take drugs as well.
And it would enhance it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, kind of similar to a drug without the drug. Because it's so weird what the mind and body can do.
Yeah, but we love our drugs. We love our drugs.
Yeah, we sure do. And that's another thing, mushrooms. Yeah.
I love mushrooms.
You can incorporate mushrooms with your business as well. In the future. I think it's all coming. It'll be legalized everywhere pretty soon.
So what's your favorite drug?
Marijuana.
Oh.
Marijuana. Sorry.
Do you ever see yourself giving it up?
No.
Ever?
No. I don't even. That thought right there
gives you anxiety.
Let's pause. We'll be right back, JOBINS. I'm gonna go smoke a bowl. No. Yeah. I have such a mean marijuana.
Yeah.
But like that, man. You think I could just? You think I could just leave Brendan behind?
Yeah. So
you think I could just leave my friend like that?
I love weed, but I haven't been smoking it lately at all.
And I noticed you've been kind of retarded lately.
No, I literally didn't make me feel good anymore. I felt better being sober. Or on other drugs.
Yeah. Let's talk about you being fucking sober, bud.
Sober living sucks.
You.
Yeah, weed, huh?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, kettlebells, you know what I mean?
Some cat.
Some kettlebells, kettle chips.
That's my go-to lately.
I know it's been, and that's scary.
Why?
You can OD.
On?
All of it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But we get it from clean sources.
I know, but still, even then, you just never know.
It's always a risk.
That ticker. You just never know with the ticker, man.
Well, this is keeping me safe, brother.
I'm so scared, JOBINS, because this guy is such a movie, and I love him so much. He's going to die on us. He's going to be so close to just being that unlimited success. He's going to die on us. I'm like, it's going to be like that art. I'm going to be like, art, no. I go, only the, how's it go? Only the fakes die. Oh, only posers die. Some shit from that. Shout out Matthew Lillard.
The last 6 months have been a bit much, honestly. And I'm kind of moving away.
Is that because you got off weed?
No, because I got off weed probably 2 months ago, right?
Uh-huh. What made you want to get off weed?
I just didn't feel good off it anymore.
Really?
I would smoke it and I would be like, I don't feel as good.
Bro, if I would smoke weed and feel that, I'd quit.
Yeah.
But when I smoke weed, I get really happy.
Yeah. I've always gone through phases with the weed. Sometimes I'll be heavy into it. Sometimes I'll take a couple months off.
Sometimes I'm like, man, I can get through this thanks to weed.
So how much money would it take to stop smoking for a week?
Ooh.
10K?
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
If there was a number.
500 million.
No.
500 million, I quit weed.
500K in cash, you would.
500
I'm saying
million.
for a week.
500 million.
That's the least amount.
At least amount. I need life changing.
Bro.
Trying to get my mom out that. We're trying to get everyone out the mud, dude. All the family members, G.
That's crazy, bro.
I know. I just, crazy. You know, can I be healthier with it? Absolutely. Am I trying to? You believe it or not, I don't care what you or Tim think. I've been making my weed last longer. I've been stretching it.
Yeah.
Do I still smoke every day? Yeah.
I remember a couple months ago.
Yeah.
You were coming in my shop.
Smoking.
Every 20 minutes. So I will say you have improved.
Yeah.
You have improved.
Don't do that anymore.
Yeah. That's good.
Got yelled at.
Proud of you. Proud of you, bro. It's for the best.
You know, would I be sober? Sometimes I go, man, if I got sober, would that Schmitty be so happy that I got sober? Or not? Because I asked some people. I do know some people who have quit. And I'm like, are you happier? And they're like, and I'm like, is life better now that you quit? Yeah. And I've gotten no's.
Yeah.
And I always miss it.
Sometimes I think drugs can be used as a tool.
Facts.
Sometimes for me, I use them as a tool.
And you know what I notice? Sometimes one hit off a bowl, just that one hit or two hits is enough.
Yeah.
I've been doing that more lately.
That's good.
I don't know if that's age.
It could be.
Could be.
Could be your lungs just praying you stop.
I have good lungs. I really do, though.
Yeah.
I'm blessed with good lungs, I guess. Are they perfect? No. Do they have some gunk in them? Absolutely. But they're still chugging along.
Yeah. We love to see it.
Yeah. I think I can hold my breath under the water longer than you and Shawn.
No chance.
You don't think so?
Bro, I do breath work every day.
You got a good point there.
Literally every day.
Well, me and Brendan, we would be in the pool, and I go, all right, let's see how long. And we'd go underwater. And that was always the best.
For how long?
Minutes.
Minutes, brother. Yeah.
You think
we can test that?
You think you can hold your breath for 10 minutes?
No.
There's people that can do that.
Yeah, like scuba divers.
Yeah, well, you're claiming this breath work. I want to be
10 minutes is insane.
I know. They're freaks.
Maybe like 2 minutes max.
I think that's where I'm at.
I don't think so. I don't know about that, bro. 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Off a simple inhale, exhale, and then you go down.
Ooh, we got to exhale before we go down?
Always on an exhale, yeah.
You don't go and then go under?
No.
See, we always went and then we go under.
Yeah, that's cheating.
How?
Because that's you're getting breath in.
Yeah,
you want to see how long you can hold without any air in.
Now that's another level.
That's what I'm saying. That's the level I'm talking about.
That's the level you're talking about.
2 minutes max
with a.
And then you go.
Maybe that actually is more calming, because you know when you hold in air underwater, you're kind of you're kind of tight in your chest. I still want to see it.
Yeah, it'd be tough. 2 minutes would be tough.
It would be.
But what would help is doing the Wim Hof breathing. Where you charge the breath, fast breathing for like a minute, right?
Yeah.
And then you fully exhale and then you hold. That's when you can hold your breath the longest because your body's already charged up with oxygen.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you're sinking in a car from an accident,
you just charge up, exhale,
and then get out.
And then just pray.
Pray and try and get the fuck out.
Just pray.
Okay.
That's the key.
Put that little note in my pocket.
That's the key.
Damn.
Yeah. Crazy shit, brother.
Yeah, no, you are a little guru. Art of guru recovery.
No, I love it. I can't wait to see in 2 years where it's at.
Me too.
Other location. I can't wait to see where the plaza's at in 2 years.
Facts.
It's literally.
Hopefully we have a nice little good conversation with Mark.
Oh, we'll talk to Mark.
We need to talk to Mark.
Yeah, because some shit's got to change.
Yeah. Needs to get a little pretty.
Yep.
So, Mr. Art, tell me. Give me some tips on relationships.
Tips on relationships?
Yeah.
Straight monogamy relationships?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have
much
I
think
experience there, brother.
Oh.
So, for me to be monogamous with a girl, it takes a special type of girl, right? I've been with girls. I've seen the red flags. I've seen what I don't like. So my standards are very high right now.
What do you look for when you look for in a girl?
I look for a girl who doesn't party, ideally doesn't do drugs, a religious girl, a virgin, and yeah, just a good girl.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Those are hard to find.
Very
Them
rare.
good girls. I feel very blessed right now.
Yeah, you should.
I'm like, oh, dude, all the time. Tall, funny, beautiful, super sweet.
Yeah.
That's huge for me. I can't deal with a bitch. No,
fuck no.
It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to be a bitch, like you can't enjoy anything. We can't sit here and enjoy anything. We can't even have a conversation without you turning into a bitch. Bye-bye. Yeah. I don't care how alone I am.
So the thing about relationships is like, you always feel like the grass is greener on the other side, right? Let's say you're fucking around with a bunch of chicks. It's like, if I found a good girl, I would want to settle down with her. That sounds nice.
Like Kanye, one girl's worth 1,000 bitches.
Exactly. But let's say you get that girl, right?
And you fuck it up.
No. And now you're with her 6 months. And now you're thinking, fuck, would it be more fun to have multiple chicks?
That's the question.
That temptation is always there.
I think that's just a human, because it's got to be there for girls too. Like
not as much, I don't think.
I don't think so, but I think like anyone, if you're human, you go, oh wow, that person's attractive. But if you're with someone that you genuinely like or love, then how they feel from your actions would come in my play.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
It would have to.
It would have to. And if you're gonna have an open relationship, what are your thoughts? Like, are you so if you're gonna be in an open relationship, it's got to be. Do you think it's open for her end too, or just your end?
So if you're gonna have an open relationship, I think it has to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But
Fairchild.
To be honest with you, I don't think
it works.
I think it does work,
but
the percentage is so fucking small. And I think for it to work, you have to build such a good base with that person of being loyal to them and monogamous for many years, right? Let's say I just meet a new girl and I want to do it right off the bat. You're not going to have any trust from that person. Like they're not going to be able to trust you if you're like, well, I want to fuck other chicks too. Because you haven't built that connection. But yeah, the open relationship, I
just don't think it works.
The only time I think it works, honestly, is when the male
is so alpha.
Not only that.
Elon alpha.
Not only that, but they're a provider where they could provide financially. They're solid as fuck. The girl doesn't have to work. She doesn't have to worry. She doesn't have any worries, right? And then every once in a while, that guy goes out with the boys maybe and fucks a chick. No emotional connection, right? But if you guys are going 50-50 on the bills and she doesn't feel like she's being taken care of, I don't think a girl would put up with that. It's just not like you haven't gained that privilege of doing that, of going out and fucking around if you can't provide for your chick. She wouldn't want to stick with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
for the people who are able to do that, it's just the highest echelon of person that can get away with that.
For real. I agree.
Yeah, it's such a small fucking percentage.
Yeah, and it's tough too because it's like when you're as a human, like you said, having fun. Like, when you don't want the fun to end. But then it's like you can look at it that way, right? But then it's like, well, eventually that's going to get old.
It does get old, and it's all short-term pleasure.
Right?
And it's like, it can leave you feeling more numb.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, like, I want a family. I just want to, like, if I have a family, I want to make sure that I'm financially ready for a family and mature level ready for a family.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's deep desires to procreate and have a family.
Right? Because I've had that thing. Before getting into a relationship, I had that. I'm like, well, I'm super lucky that I found such a sweet, funny, caring girl who works hard, super sweet. Like, I'm fucking blessed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, it would be so much better to create. I'm like, man, it'd be better to create memories and build a relationship, build a family, have someone there. It's so much better to have someone there with you than not, I think. Depending on where you're at in your life, right? If you don't want no distractions, like you're trying to build something and you don't want no distractions, I can get why you would see not having a relationship.
The right girl could help you, though.
Help build it. And that's where I'm like, damn, I think I found the right girl to help build, too. Because she works super hard. She's super supportive with what me and Brendan do with the pod.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, dude, I found a keeper.
Yeah. Those come every so often.
Right?
Most girls you're going to cross paths with are just traumatized, got too many red flags.
And those club hoes aren't worth hurting those girls. It's not worth hurting the girl that's perfect.
Well,
depending, I get you.
It depends. It depends.
I know what you're. I get it. I get you, and I get when you're like Shawn O'Malley, and I get when you're like Leonardo DiCaprio. But we're not all like that. Me and Brendan, we grew. I don't know. It could be all them damn Pearl Harbor movies we watched.
Yeah.
You know.
At the end of the day, I think the social media has kind of like promoted that promiscuity and hedonistic shit.
That's another thing too, dude. Like, if you think about it, like, we're getting older and the kids are getting weirder and younger and they're so different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's another thing. When you I found someone that's on our wavelength of thinking type shit. It's like, that's nice too.
Yeah, that's super rare. Super rare.
Someone that actually thinks.
And how long have you been with her?
Been talking for like 3-4 months, but we've been officially dating almost a month soon.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I wanted to take it slow because it's like, okay, if you're going to settle into a relationship, make sure you really like the person. You don't want to fast dive into a relationship And still, we're still learning about each other. Even though we're dating, it's still a fresh relationship, still learning. And I'm trying, and I just take it as it goes.
Yeah. So you're in the honeymoon phase. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also still.
Good spot to be.
Yeah. And also still not trying to rush things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're trying to have, and we're just going to have fun, experiencing shit.
Yeah.
I really want to take her to a fight sometime.
You should.
We already had planned everything this time around for this Vegas trip. I don't want to put her one girl with 4 boys. You know what I mean? So next time.
Yeah, that'll be good. Being able to experience shit with them.
Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, I had it when I was younger and I really liked it. And I think it's just the thing I've been missing.
I think it'll be good for you.
Yeah,
because chasing the girls, it really is time consuming
and lonely.
I mean, yeah, you get done
and not fulfilling.
Let's say you get done with multiple chicks, right? Mm-hmm. And you just feel emptier.
Uh-oh, guys.
And
you're just Tony Montana on.
There's
a pile here.
You're just sitting there, and it's just kind of like, wow, I feel numb. You know?
Empty.
And what will do that to you? The drugs, the women, the partying.
And that's not a good life.
It's fun.
It can be fun.
Oh, it's like the flashy little thing. And it's fun.
I think now I look at going out with the boys, I'm just going to be like, it's celebrating. Like, this is life, baby. Life is good. It should
always be like that.
Right?
But
no more chasing the bit stupid fucking
sometimes
shit.
You get caught up in just wanting pussy.
Yeah.
You know? But you're tied down now, so.
Changed man.
Changed. I may be changed here pretty soon.
I think it would be good for you. I think your wild days will kill you.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen, Art.
Yeah.
We should have a pod. We got to do it again soon because JOBINS, I wanted him to we're kind of getting into what would be a lot of fun to talk about with you.
Yeah.
But having the first time on, I just want people to learn about you. You have an incredible business.
Yeah.
You're super fun to be around. You're crazy. You're very loyal to your boys. You know what I mean? You're just good energy, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on the pod. We're going to do another one where we'll get funny and dark because I swear, JOBINS, had we done the reality show, me and Art, we have such good natural, like we can't do it right now because it just wouldn't work. But like when I walk into his recovery and we just start back and forthing, I think it would have been fucking fire for the show. I think we have.
Oh, dude. We
make people laugh.
Literally TV show banter.
We get belly laughs from people. And,
yeah.
You're fun to bounce off with that.
You know, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's good to have you around.
I appreciate that. I'm very honored to know you and Tim and Shawn and all the people from the gym. We have such a tight, unique, special group of family at that place.
Yeah.
It's a Fast and the Furious family.
It's fucking sweet. Yeah. It is sweet.
We need to do something where we do something like a barbecue at a park, not at the gym. But then again, it's like, well, we could just have go to the park, have our barbecue guys fucking show up, and we just have a thing.
Let's have a couple spike ball games.
Yeah. Drink some beers, get loose, smoke some weed.
Some brewskis, yeah. I'd be down. I think it would be fun.
Yeah. We'll get more wild on the next time
we
on.
Will.
Yeah,
because we got some dark shit that we like to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Very dark.
It'll be fun. You need to come do a confidential pod with me and Tim sometime soon.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Yeah.
That's right up my alley, brother.
Yes, sir. JOBINS, I'm going to put his stuff in the link. If you're in Arizona, you need to come check out Art of Recovery, especially if you're working out, if you're an athlete, you need to do a round. Do you do drop-ins? You do drop-ins, right? What's your prices for drop-ins?
$30.
$30, JOBINS. You come in and you feel amazing, and it will literally change your life. So, and if you're not from Arizona, whenever you're coming by to swing on through, check them out.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day, brother. Thank you for coming on.